ready for the rough hit.
What's going on, Codheads? Ghost here, bringing you a best class setup here in this video with FarikoTeamKarma, utilizing the Remington R5, people's favorite assault rifle within the game, most used in competitive Call of Duty Ghosts as well, given its damage and accuracy. And this class setup actually adds to that factor, adds to the fact that this gun is so great at damage and so good at its accuracy and range. So right off the bat, I will tell you guys that this is a class setup for people who like high gun streaks and people that are going for chem strikes and don't really want, you know, too much reliance on a support class or assault class. But it is able to be swapped out for either or. But in this one, I'm running specialist, so just bear that in mind, that this is a good setup for people who just like to go out and get kills with their gun skill instead of a assault package or support package. But like I said, it can be swapped out for either or. Now jumping into it right off the bat, I'm using the extra attachment perk on my gun, which allows me to put red dot, grip, and on top of that, muzzle brake on my Remington. And basically the reason why I chose that is because red dot and grip obviously give you the most accuracy you can possibly get out of a gun, and that coupled with the Remington's already standard accuracy just makes for an even better shot at any range. So red dot and grip is the way to go if you're more of an accurate shot kind of guy. But the muzzle brake I added on because the Remington already has high damage, and the muzzle brake adds to that along with its range, making you able to kill people faster at longer ranges and with fewer bullets. And I find that I'm only shooting people at least 2 times in the upper chest area, and they drop at any range, medium to long range, and even at close range as well. So that is the reason why I chose the muzzle brake to go and pair with the red dot and grip. And the red dot and grip actually minimizes the kick that the gun gets from the muzzle brake. So when you're using the muzzle brake on any gun, you will notice that there is significantly more kick within the gun, and that's why I chose a red dot and grip to give me as much accuracy as possible, because I am the type of person to have as much accuracy as possible when I'm getting into a gunfight or trying to pick somebody off at range and in general. So that's the reason why I chose a red dot and grip coupled with the muzzle brakes to kind of counteract each other and give it a good balance of damage and accuracy. And moving on, the next perk that I do have in this setup is the Ready Up perk and the Quick Draw perk. And the Ready Up and Quick Draw perks because I find myself moving around a lot, getting into power positions, and if I'm actually sprinting around the corner and I see an enemy, I need to be able to pick my gun up faster than them to get the first few shots off. Because in this game, it actually comes down to who sees who first, and who gets the shot off and have their shots stay on target. So that's the reason why I have Ready Up and Quick Draw, obviously, to raise my gun faster without sprinting and in general. So those two coupled together allows me to actually get on my target as fast as possible and defend myself as fast as possible when I'm getting shot at or shot at long range. So that's the reason why I chose Ready Up and Quick Draw. Now the next perk I have on my gun is Focus, and Focus for obvious reasons, because if you are relying on your gun skill, you need to be able to stay on target at all times, and Focus allows you to keep getting hit, getting shot at by other players, and stay on your target as much as possible, reducing the flinch, reducing the kick that your gun has in any direction while getting shot at. And that's the reason why I have Focus as an absolute must-have perk for this game for many reasons, and it should be obvious. But Focus, I feel, is just overall an obvious perk to have because you need to stay on target as much as possible and get those shots in and kill them as fast as you can. That's the reason why I run it. And the next perk that I do have, that as you see on your screen, is Dead Silence. And Dead Silence because you need to be able to move around the map, and you need to be able to stay, you know, keep your presence hidden and not be able to be picked up by people or players with headsets and amplify. So that negates that fact and allows you to, you know, maintain that stealthiness, maintain that sneakiness while you're running around. And more so because the way I have my specialist bonus set up, I'm going to go into that right now, is when I hit my specialist bonus at 8 kills, first of all, I get Scavenger, because I need to be able to, you know, replenish my ammo, because I do find that I'm running out fast because I'm only relying on my gun skill. And next off, I have Sleight of Hand because I don't want to get caught in a situation where I'm reloading, so I want to be able to make sure I'm well stocked. I want to be able to make sure my clip is as full as possible before jumping into another firefight. And I get my specialist bonus at 8 kills, so that allows me to pick up Marathon, Agility, Sit Rep, and Hardline. Now Marathon, Agility because I need to move around the map a lot, I need to move around quick, get into those power positions, and get into those firing ranges, those lanes, and pick off as many people as possible on my way to a chem strike or any other high gun streak. and sit rep to see any nasty IEDs or IMSs that might be lurking like on your screen right now in any corner if I'm moving around the map as fast as I am. And lastly, hard line to keep me to give me one less kill off for my chem strike. So instead of 25 kills, it'll only be 24. And that is my specialist package that I get, and I feel like it's the best in terms of only going for gun skill kills. And it really works well coupled with the Remington R5. So guys, that was my best class setup for the Remington R5. I have a couple people using it already and they absolutely love it. The damage and accuracy in this gun really work very well, especially with this setup. So if you enjoyed the video, guys, please leave a like. I do encourage you to comment, favorite, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. As always, guys, thank you for watching. This has been Ghost. Peace out.